It's time for Timothy. Yes, boys and girls, Timothy is about to find his talent in an unexpected place.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and
Hi,
1.
Tinkerbell. What's going on?
Hi, Tim. We're going to dance in the talent show at the fair.
You're going to do what? You mean you're going to get up in front of live people in those outfits and jump around on stage? That's talent?
Oh, Tim, don't be so mean. There are going to be lots of people in it doing lots of different things. Everyone is doing something. Haven't you seen all the posters? The talent show is just one of the categories. What are you going to do for the fair, Mr. Smarty?
Gee, I don't know yet, but it'll be something really good.
Would you like to dance with us? There are lots of famous ballet dancers who are boys, and I'm sure we could work you into our routine, couldn't we, Kathleen?
Sure we could. Come on, Tim.
I don't know.
Oh, come try it. Just like this. 1 and 2 and...
1 and 2. No, I guess I wouldn't be very good at dancing. And besides, I look pretty silly in one of those get-ups. Hey, Grandma, look at this.
Timothy Church Mouse, now you watch out for my flowers. Girls, maybe you'd better practice down at the school auditorium. Weren't you supposed to meet Mrs. Trist there anyway?
Oh, we were, and we're late. We'd better get going. Thanks, Grandma. We have to try on our new costumes for the show. Mrs. Triss is making them for us, and she'll be waiting. Want to come along?
Nah.
You're sure you don't want to dance with us, Tim?
Yeah, I guess I'm sure.
Well, you'll find something else you can do.
Sure I will. I sure hope I do.
Good luck, Tim.
Well, Tim, what do you think of this?
Wow, what is it?
It's a science project I'm working on. See, this moves this way, and this goes up and down, and this goes like this. Well, it's supposed to go like this. I don't have it all figured out yet.
What for? I mean, what are you going to do with it?
Well, what if when I get it working right, I'm going to put it in the science exhibit at the fair.
But the science fair isn't for months yet.
No, not the science fair. There's a whole section at the county fair just for science. Isn't that neat? Jeremiah Bookworm is supervising the projects, and he says mine looks like a real good one.
Boy, it sure looks good to me.
Maybe it looks good, but it just isn't working right. Jeremiah said he'd help me out if I ran into trouble, so I may have to take it back in for him to look it over. But I know I'm talented at these things, so I'll figure it out myself.
Hey, maybe I'm talented in science too. Hey, I've got it. Why don't you put this over here, and then that over there, and then we can put this over there.
Oh, no! Tim, this isn't funny.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm so sorry.
Well, it didn't work right anyway, I guess. But I don't think science is where your talent is. Maybe Jeremiah can help me put it back together, even better than it was before. I'm just going to have to do a lot more thinking about this project. Say, Tim, what are you going to do for the fair?
I haven't decided yet, but I'd better not try a science project. Just look what I did to yours. Oh, you're right. That's not where my talent is.
Well, I'd better get going. I'll have to take this back to the auditorium now. There's lots of work to do on it, and if it's going to be done in time.
You want me to help you carry it? I promise I'll be careful this time.
Say, Tim, that'd be great if you're careful
I
with it.
promise I'll be careful.
Okay, here, take this part, okay?
Okay, hi-ho, here we go. Wow! Look at all the people. Everybody in town must be here.
Yeah, there's Jeremiah. Listen, I gotta take my project over there to the science section. Do you want to go with me?
No, I want to stay here and watch the show. Look, there's Kathleen. She and Tinkerbell must be next.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then. Maybe you'll get an idea about what you want to do from watching everybody else. My mom says sometimes that happens.
Really? That does it? I'm staying right here. See you later, Jonathan.
Well, bye, Tim. Good luck.
Let's see now, who's next? Okay, girls, I guess you're on. Let's see what your routine looks like.
We know what we're going to do, but we don't have our music with us.
That's okay, we'll just use our imaginations for now. Mostly, I wanted you to get the feeling of being on stage and having people watch you. Sometimes that can be scary.
I think that's exciting, not scary.
That's the spirit. There's nothing to be afraid of. Ready, set, here you go. What's wrong? Don't be afraid, Kathleen.
I'm not afraid. It's just that Timothy keeps making me laugh, and I forget what I'm supposed to do next.
Young man, there is a time and a place for everything, and this is not the time for making jokes. We have serious business to do here.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'll stop.
All right, see that you do. Girls, you can go on now. Oh, now, Timothy, I warned you and you didn't pay attention, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
Aw, gee, I was just playing around. Can't anybody take a joke?
What may seem funny to you may not be so funny to someone else, and I do not find your antics funny while we're trying to rehearse.
I was just trying to have a little fun. I can take a joke. Say, Chandler, what's all this stuff?
Hi there, Timothy. These are woodworking projects people have made. That's Samuel's, and this one is Marcia's.
Wow, they're sure neat. How come you have them?
I guess I'm sort of the person in charge of this section for the fair. Most of the projects aren't quite finished yet, and since it can be dangerous using some of the tools in the wood shop, they asked me if I'd help out by supervising.
Oh, yeah, just like Jeremiah with the science projects.
That's right. Jeremiah's better at thinking projects, but I'm better at working with my hands. Guess everyone has their own talent. That's part of what makes life so interesting.
Say, do you think I could make something out of the wood? Maybe that's where my talent is.
Have you ever worked with tools before?
Sure, anyone can use a hammer.
No, I mean a saw or the sander or power tools.
No.
Well, if you really want to try, start by thinking about what you want to build.
All right, I already know what I want to make. I want to make a birdhouse for Grandma's garden.
That's a fine project, Tim. Now you wait here, and I'll be right back with some wood you can use.
Aw, shoot. Anybody can make a birdhouse. I'll show Chandler I can do it all by myself. Here's a piece of wood that looks like it's just about the right size for a side. And this one could be for the floor. Okay, now all I have to do is put them together. Oops, I kind of missed the nail on that one. Gee, this is fun.
Timothy, stop! What are you doing?
I found these pieces of wood just laying here, so I started building my birdhouse. This is really fun.
Those pieces belong to Samuel. In fact, they were already cut to fit his project. Oh, now he's going to have to cut new ones. Oh, and look at the dents you made with the hammer.
Oh, gee, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. It was just so much fun, and, well, I just kind of missed the nail a couple of times. Anyone could do that. I'm really sorry. Do you think Samuel will be mad at me?
Probably. Wouldn't you be mad if it was your project?
Yeah, at least a little.
Well, I'll explain to him that you didn't mean to do it, and he'll understand.
Oh, I sure hope so. Do you think I'll do a wood project? I don't think I'll do a wood project after all. The fun kind of went out of it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, you'll find something else you can do instead.
You'll talk to Samuel for me and tell him I'm sorry?
Sure I will, Tim. Now run along.
Hi there, Timothy Church Mouse.
My, you certainly are looking glum. Now, what's the matter, Tim?
Hi. I was just thinking about the fair.
Land sakes, isn't it exciting? Just try a bite of this chocolate cake. That'll cheer you right up. I'm going to bake one for the fair. What are you doing for the fair, Tim?
I just don't know yet. Jonathan's making a neat science project, but he's smart. And Kathleen and Tinkerbell are going to dance in the show. I don't have any talents. I just don't know.
Oh, now, Timothy, a talent is a special gift. It's something no one else can do quite like you do. Sometimes people get in trouble for using a talent at the wrong time or place.
What do you mean?
What if a famous artist did a painting on the side of the school? Or if a famous musician played his instrument on the stage for an audience, then that's talent instead of trouble.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
Everyone has some kind of talent, Tim, even if they don't know it. Besides, talents have to be discovered by doing things. You don't just wake up one morning and find a talent staring you in the face. You have to try lots of different things until you find one that just feels right. Why, look at me. I can't raise fine chickens like Aunt Cherry or bake cake like Granny. But just look at these flowers. They're going to be my contribution to the fair. But I couldn't always raise beautiful flowers. It took some work and a lot of time.
Land sakes, you'll just have to find your talent, Timothy. Everyone has a special gift to share with others because everyone is special in their very own way.
Well, that's okay for you to say. You're all grown up. I don't want to wait until I'm grown up before I get a talent. The fair is coming up real soon, so I have to find a talent fast. I don't have lots of time.
Maybe if you spend a little time just thinking about what you like to do the very most, you'll find out that one of those things would be called a talent if you did it in a different way. You'll know if it's it because it'll feel right.
Just like the artist and the musician?
Just like that.
Okay, I'll try it. Good grief! What's going on?
Oh, Brad is going to accompany me while I sing La Traviata in the talent show at the fair. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, isn't that absolutely marvelous? Just think, on the stage at last, a star.
How do you feel?
What do you mean, how do I feel? I feel just fine. In fact, I have never felt in better form in all my life. A star. Just think of it.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, with your help, of course. At last, my big chance. My talent will be seen by the whole world. Maybe an agent will see me and offer me a contract to sing in New York. My name in lights, autographs.
Oh, I don't know. Sounds like an awful lot of noise to me. Sure you feel all right? I mean, are you sure that's a talent?
Sure, that's a talent. Listen to this. See, that's a talent too. And yes, I feel just fine. What's all this stuff about how we feel?
Nothing really, I guess. It's just something Grandma said a while ago.
Are you going to be in the talent show, Tim?
No,
Are you entering a project in the science exhibit?
no.
Well, what are you going to do? Everyone is doing something.
I wish everyone would quit asking me that. It's going to be a surprise.
Surprise!
That's right, a surprise. And it's going to be a good one, too. You just wait and see.
Really, Tim? Wow, that's really neat. Have you already started working on it?
No, but I'm going to right now. Now what am I going to do? A surprise, even to me. I wonder where I can find a talent in a hurry. Any talents around here looking for a nice mouse to belong to? I guess not. Maybe I can buy one. No, I don't know anyone who sells them. I guess it's hopeless. I'm going to be the only one in the whole county who isn't going to have anything for the fair. Oh, phooey. Who cares if they have a talent anyway?
Talents here and talents there, talents floating in the air. They fly, they crawl, they leap, they dance. They sometimes creep and sometimes dance.
Bands? What's bands? Who is that anyway?
Why, it's me, the great and mighty wizard.
Oh, wow. Are you really great and mighty, Mr. Wizard?
Why, of course I am. That's my talent. What's all this about talents, Tim?
Well, there's going to be a fair, and everyone is supposed to do something or make something for it. Everyone is supposed to show their talent and share it with everyone else at the fair.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I love fairs, and talents are at their very best when they're shared.
Hey, maybe you could help me.
Do I get to go to the fair if I help you?
I suppose so. Anybody can go to the fair. In fact, everyone's going to be there. Everyone but me. And everyone will laugh at me because I don't have any talent.
All right, I'll help you. Wizards don't get to go to the fair very often. So what kind of talent do you want? A big one, or a little one? A skinny one, or a fat one?
I want to be able to do something like everyone else. Kathleen's going to dance with Tinkerbell. Brad's going to whistle with Caruso. and-
Right! What do you want?
I told you. I want a talent.
Let me look at you. Can you wiggle your ears?
Of course I could wiggle my ears. What about my ears?
Well, can you jump up and down?
Sure, I can jump up and down. Hey, what has all this got to do with the talent anyway?
What else can you do?
I can do lots of things. I could throw a ball and do somersaults and, well, lots of things. I can tell jokes and make people laugh, but I usually get into big trouble for that.
So why are you asking me for a talent? Oh, shoot. And I really wanted to go to the fair, too. I just love fairs.
What do you mean? Hey, wait a minute. You said you'd give me a talent.
But you already have your talent. You don't need me to give you one.
I'm confused.
I should say you are. Here you are asking me for a talent when all the time you have one right in front of you. You just aren't looking deep enough. Fine thing that is never talent.
Hey, come back here, Mr. Wizard. Oh, no. He's gone. Now what am I going to do? Crazy old wizard. What did he mean anyway? Said he'd give me a talent, and then he says I already have one. Well, I sure don't feel right like Grandma said I would if I had a talent. And I don't see any talent either. Wait a minute. He said I wasn't looking deep enough. Well, I can't look any deeper unless I look clear inside of me. Wait a minute. Maybe that's it. Inside of me. Deep inside of me. He said I should wiggle my ears and try jumping up and down. Oh, I know what he was talking about. Now I know. I get it. He's not just a crazy old wizard after all. He really is a great and mighty wizard. Let me see. I'll have to do something with my nose and maybe a hat. I'm going to have to hurry if I'm going to be ready in time for the fair. I'd better go find Grandma right away. She'll be able to help me. Oh, there's just so much to do.
Hey, Tim, slow down. Where are you going in such a hurry? Don't you want to see my new ballet costume?
Not right now, Kathleen. I've got things to do if I'm going to be ready in time for the fair.
Yeah, but I just got it back from Mrs. Triss. Are you sure you can't stop for even a minute? It's really pretty with ruffles.
Not now. I'll see your costume later. But right now, I have to go find Grandma right away. I have lots of things I've got to get done.
Well, what kind of things?
Oh, just things. Lots of things. It's going to be a surprise.
Well, what are you going to do? And why are you in such a hurry to find Grandma? Can I help too? And what kind of surprise?
A surprise. You asked too many questions, and right now I have to hurry.
Can I come with you?
No, you can't come. Then it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
No, I guess not.
Besides, you'll find out at the fair. See you later.
And now I have the pleasure of bringing to you a young man who has been hiding his talent from all of us who thought we knew him so well. Now I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Timothy Churchmouse.
What did George Washington say to his men before crossing the Delaware?
I don't know.
Men, get in the boat. Why did the firemen wear red suspenders?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because the blue ones were in the wash. What's the difference between an elephant and a loaf of bread?
What?
I don't know. Do you know?
Boy, I'll never send you to the store. What did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant?
What?
Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant.
Oh, I get it. That's something. All right, that was a good one. I like that.
Early one morning, while on a safari in the deepest of Africa, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got into my pajamas, I'll never know. What did Paul Revere say at the end of his famous ride? Whoa, horse! Like that one. Listen to this one. What did the rich lady make for dinner?
We don't know. What do you suppose it was?
Reservation! That's all, folks. A talent. I do have a talent. It was right there all the time. All I had to do was look. Really look at myself. Huh. Grandma was right. Everyone has one if they just look for it, and it does feel right.